So I was thinking about ways I could start this video. I was going to say something cheesy along the lines of, some people might think I'm adventurous, others might think I'm brave, others might think I'm stupid, which is probably the most appropriate option, to be honest. The reason why is because I plan to camp tonight in a creepy woods. Not only is it winter solstice, so it's the shortest day of the year, which means by 4 o'clock I'm basically going to be sat in my tent in the dark for the longest period possible in the year. The temperatures are going to be near freezing, but the worst part about it is I plan to camp in the creepy woods next to an abandoned church, which also used to be doubled up as a school. Basically, I looked online and found this church. Actually, how it came about is my friend has a YouTube channel all about street art and art as well, and we were thinking about ways we could collaborate. And I went on a forum to look for like abandoned places around East Sussex, and this church cropped up, and I thought, this will be brilliant. He's not coming, I'm just doing this by myself. But yeah, I'll put his link in the description below, check it out, but I hope you speak Spanish because he's Mexican. Yes, I've just left Arundel. I'm doing like a 12 or 13 mile hike towards a place called Bedham, which is where the church is. It's just outside a place called Pulborough. So yeah, the church itself is actually, I've looked online and it says it's private property, keep out, there's no roof on it. So whether I'll sleep inside it or not, I'll try and at least sleep near it so I can see it. I'm actually genuinely shitting my pants slightly because I'm just gonna be sat in the dark for ages. I've brought a book, I don't even read. We'll see how it goes anyway. But yeah, the idea of parking in Arundel and walking like the 13 miles to Bedham was so that I'm hopefully exhausted by the time I get there, and I can hopefully fall to sleep with relative ease. Because I know last night I was kind of up and down worrying about tonight basically. So the plan is, if I don't sleep in the church itself, I will sleep nearby as long as I can see it, and then when it gets like fully dark, I'll go and investigate with my torch and phone and camera and stuff and record it. And in an ideal world, I don't want to see any ghosts. Obviously it would make for great content, but I'll be absolutely terrified. And the fact that it used to be a school, you know, it's just going to be like some child ghost singing Ring a Ring of Roses around me or something terrifying like that. Yeah, like I said, it used to be a school. I've done a little bit of research, and the church was built in 1880, and then yeah, it was split between a church and a school, and then it finally shut its doors in 1959, and there's just been like a ruin ever since. But yeah, it certainly is a creepy setting. So I'm a little bit nervous. I did a Instagram poll whether I should actually camp in an abandoned woods, well, church woods, just to see whether people would be interested to see the footage, and also to give me that extra kick up the butt to make me do it, because I know if I hadn't done it I'd probably would have shied away from it. And it was a resounding yes. People were saying, yeah, you gotta go and do that. I think they just want to see me terrorized by little spooky headless children ghosts or something like that, maybe, or they might just want to see the film. I don't know. But anyway, thanks to all those people, I think. It's a pretty cool tree with some amazing roots. It's actually quite a grey day today. It was meant to be sunny. I guess it adds to the atmosphere, I guess. But it's almost 12 o'clock, so I kind of need to get a move on. It's going to sort of start getting dark around 3ish. I think the sun sets at 4 o'clock. It's crazy, right? It's the shortest day of the year, and it's going to be obviously a lot darker in the woods because it's undercover. I want to get there with enough light to do some little shots of the church, maybe a few drone shots. Yeah, I'm okay, I'm feeling alright. I'm a little bit nervous, but it might be not as bad as I think, or it might be horrific. But I did actually watch something by Will Smith yesterday, another thing on YouTube, and he says all the best things in life are on the other side of fear. And he was telling a story about how when he went skydiving, he was absolutely terrified. He was in a bar with some mates and everyone was a bit drunk, and it was like, yeah, let's go skydiving. And he was like, yeah, let's go skydiving. And the next morning he woke up and he was like, I kind of regret that. I hope everyone else was drunk too and regretted that decision as well. But they didn't, and he had to go through with it, and he was terrified. And then when he got to on the plane and he got to the moment where they were going to jump out of the door, he was trembling. And then when he actually jumped, it was like the best moment of his life. It was like pure joy and euphoria, basically. So yeah, all the best things in life on the other side of fear. However, when I step into that church in pitch black, I don't think I'm going to get that sense of euphoria. I think I'm just going to get even more fear, to be honest. Maybe when I leave tomorrow and I'm still alive, that's when I'll get the sense. But he also says as well in the video, forget security, live for experience. And that's what I always like to try and do. I much prefer experiences over like material things. I'll always remember this, hopefully, if I survive the night. I always like to push myself outside of my comfort zone and seek discomfort. That's when you really have the best adventures. So I actually remember coming up this path when I did my South Downs Way hike back in the summer. And what's the weird thing is, that the day I walked along this path, I'm pretty sure it was the longest day of the year. It was such a comparison. It was like beautiful sunset, it was really warm, and I actually camped probably about maybe a mile up there. It's the highest point on the South Downs, I think, and it's pretty much the halfway point. Yeah, so quite a contrast. So this section of the hike is extremely boggy, but really beautiful though. Lots of wild, I mean, where am I going to go here? I'm literally, I actually think I'm going to have to get proper wet. Let's test out the durability and the waterproofness of these. Oh man. See what this happens. Oh. This is gonna go terribly wrong. I can't do it. Oh man. Right. Try again. I'm gonna have to make a jump for it. Once I get onto that bit there, I should be alright. The trouble is I've got my drone in my pocket and I want to fall in the water. Right. You ready for this? Oh, shit! Fuck! Foot proper went in. I'm gonna have to... Shit! Oh man, totally messed that up. Oh, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Not great though. there's no other way around. I had to go in the water. It's currently 2:10. I just thought I'd give you a little update to where I'm at. So I'm currently using this app called Komoot, which I had to pay for, but I actually really like it. It's I guess it's a bit more like Google Maps, but more for like hiking and cycling routes. So you can actually put an end and a start point in, and it tells you like I've been going for 3 hours 7 minutes. I've got 47 minutes left remaining. I've travelled 10 miles so far, and I've got 1.69 miles left to go. So it's pretty cool that it tells you those sort of stats. So I recommend Komoot as an app. I've had to go pretty fast pace because, like I said, I want to get there before it's dark. So I'm actually due to get there dead on 3, which is what I plan to do. So that should give me about an hour worth of time to be able to put up my tent and do some drone and do some filming and stuff. But I'll definitely speak to you next time when I'm entering the creepy woods. What am I doing? So I've arrived. I can see it in front of me, about 40 meters in front of me. Oh, it's my home for tonight. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty creepy. Pretty cool though, as well. I think I'll be all right. Let's see if I can get in. Yeah, it does say private property, please keep out. I'll just ignore that for the time being. Danger, keep out. It's like someone's almost done a pentagram, is that what they're called? And they worship the dead out of bricks. It's nice. For the worship of Almighty God, in gratitude for many blessings, this building was erected by W.M. Townley Mitford of Pitt's Hill, Anno Domini 1880. Here we are. Fireplace. Look, that almost looks like a face. You got the 2 eyes, a nose and a mouth. It's the bell tower up there, look, with a cockerel on the top. Do I camp inside? I mean, pretty out of the way. I'm not sure anyone's going to come in, apart from ghosts. Does say danger, keep out though. I'm gonna weigh that one up, have a little walk around for the bit, get my bearings and then decide. But yeah, pretty cool setting. I think I'm actually going to sleep inside the church tonight. I know it says danger, keep out, but I was thinking if I go there, I mean, what danger am I at apart from ghosts trying to freak me out at night? I'm guessing they're saying danger, keep out in case that structure falls down, but there's no wind whatsoever tonight. It's like super calm, so I'd be very surprised that fell down, and even if it does, it wouldn't reach to there. I didn't actually come with the intention to sleep in the church, but if I'm going to do something, I might as well do it properly, eh? And I don't know, I kind of feel safe. I'm like enclosed, you know. God is looking after me. Are you God? Please, God. So I'm going to pitch my tent up now, and hope no one disturbs me throughout the night, and I'll speak to you shortly. So it's 10 to 4, sunsets in 10 minutes, so it will be getting very dark very soon. I've just pitched my tent. It's like the shabbiest pitch of a tent ever, because the ground is so hard I could barely put the pegs in it. So a lot of the pegs I've had to just use bricks, and all the pegs are poking out. So, I mean, it's relatively sturdy. I've got the view of the scary face and the pentagram, which is nice. I am a little bit nervous, but there's no wind. It's like the calmest night ever. If it was windy, it would be 100 times more scary. I've camped in woods before and it's dark, so windy and dark, and it just makes things a million times scarier. You just hear all the trees rustling and stuff, and your mind goes crazy. So at least I've got that, but mind you, if it's quiet, it means I can hear other things. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So that's me set up for tonight. My tent is like the tightest it's ever been, in case I need to do a quick getaway. I've got a tent peg for safety if anyone comes. I'll give you the tour. This is my living room. Got a nice fireplace here. This is where the exorcisms happen. There you go, you can get a better look of my house there. Not bad, eh? This is the front, no, this is the side door. It's my little balcony. My little bit of art there, mushroom. This is where I like to come and sit sometimes. Little bench. Just to ponder. Think about the day's events. Yeah. So that is my home for tonight. Nice. So every noise I hear plays havoc with my brain and my imagination. There's quite a bit of noise, just random knocking. It's peaceful there. I just don't want to hear any footsteps in the night or any like screams or anything, please, or little children laughing. I've had quite a few messages from friends winding me up. Where's my phone? I'll play one of them. This is from my friend Richard. Listen to this. There we go.
Be careful of things that go wrong in the night.
Yeah, thanks for that one, Richard. My friend Siobhan, what did she write? You're going to get chopped up. Weird, creepy axeman hiding in the woods. Spirits will be the least of your worries. I'm going to get mauled by a badger. Well, I'd rather be mauled by a badger than a zombie or a ghost. So yeah, and a few other people saying like that. But so far it's fine. Famous last words, eh? I also did a bit of Google reviewing or looking at Google reviews. This is a particularly good one of mine. I did a screenshot of it. Okay, that's just a donkey. I think, I hope. Let me find the screenshot. Okay, yeah. Have been here several times for paranormal investigations. Never lets you down, from rocks being thrown to disembodied voices. This location during the day is nice. At night, it's a whole new experience. So that was a good one. I don't know what disembodied voices mean, but it doesn't sound good, does it? And another one says, like, amazing setting for a horror film. So yeah, I'll add a review on there if I make it through the night. Let them know what I think. This is the view from inside my tent. As you can see, I've got the scary face looking down on me, just keeping an eye on me, making sure I'm alright. I've just noticed he's smoking a spliff. At least he's chilled, he's mellow. Everything gonna be alright, mum. I really hope. It's getting dark now, and it's literally just gone 4. I don't even know if it is 4 yet. It's 3 minutes past 4. So the sun has now set. It's winter solstice, shortest day of the year, so it's going to get, the nights are going to draw out after today, which is good. I've got a long time now till the morning. I've got a book to read. I'm going to cook my dinner. Try not to get possessed by ghosts. And yeah, just hope I make it through the night. It's 20 past 4 and it's totally dark. It's going to be a long night, I think. Annoyingly, my phone doesn't have any reception, so I can't even go on the internet and stuff. Guess I'll read a book, cook some dinner in a bit. You hear the pheasants. They should stop doing that, hopefully, when it gets later. So it is relatively cold. The only thing that's cold is my feet, but I'm not in my sleeping bag, so once I get in that I should be alright. But I can hear an owl constantly going, ooh. It sounds a bit like a creepy child calling in the night. I've shut my tent door just so I can't see out. I kind of feel like I'm in like a little cocoon, a little bubble if I'm inside my tent. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind type of thing. But so far, I'm all right. It's just if I hear any, my phone's kicking off now. If I hear any noises that are close or creepy, that will certainly freak me out. I'm getting hungry. So it's fully dark now, so I thought I'd go out and have a little explore in the church, just in case anything happens. I've heard a few like wildlife noises, which have been pretty creepy, but nothing totally out of the ordinary just yet. Going through the door. Can't really see. Oh, it's getting cold though. I don't know if you can see like that. But yeah, it's pretty freezing. So I've decided to cook some dinner. I've got chili con carne, rice on the go. Got some sour cream, some cheese in that tub. Yeah, just keep looking straight though at that face in the wall, which keeps freaking me out. It's alright though. It's very peaceful, but the trouble is you just hear every noise. So far it's been fine, nothing's happened. I'm hoping it stays that way. I'm going to eat my dinner, read some of my book, and then try and get some sleep and hope I'd sleep. I'm not going to, I know I'm not, but yeah, try and sleep to the morning, and hopefully I don't get any creepy paranormal activities that are happening throughout the night. My light just started turning on and off just then, which was a bit weird. That was dinner done. I'm speaking quiet because it really echoes in here. I can really hear my own voice. It's also flipping freezing. I think it's like pretty much 0. The stars are out, so there's no cloud cover for extra warmth. My feet are freezing, but the rest of my body's all right. I may try and make a fire, but I mean, I don't know how good it is to make a fire in a church. Is that against protocol? Give me something to do and warm me up. See how it goes. I keep looking at the main entrance in the archway, expecting to see someone there. I haven't yet, but I can't help myself from looking. Just being silly, really. Tempting to make a fire, but the logs are so wet that it's really having trouble to take. It just does this and fizzles out. I'll have a couple more attempts and give up if this one doesn't work, which I don't think it's going to, frustratingly. Just going to blow it out of it here. So I failed with the fire. It's just too wet out there with the sticks. If I had some paper, I could probably have done it. Hear that owl. It's been going hooting for the past, since I got here really. Yeah, so the fire was a flop. I'm inside my tent now. I still need to brush my teeth and probably go to the toilet. I don't really want to go outside again though. It's quite a nice little bubble in here. Yeah, you can hear that. I mean, I am right in nature, so it might seem scary, but it's actually quite nice. No, it's not. It's terrifying. Someone just tried to come in. Lights failing. There we go. Yeah, someone just tried to come in. But they saw me and then got scared themselves, I think. So I think the people that just tried to get into the church obviously drove here. There's a little track, little country lane, not too far up the road there. Occasionally I can hear cars go past. I think I must have scared them off back to their car. But I just went out of my tent to brush my teeth and go to the toilet, and they drove past and I could see them parked literally adjacent to the church for ages with their engine running. I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like, just go. Please don't come down. Luckily they didn't. They drove off after a few minutes. But hopefully that's the last of them, and anyone else for that matter. It's about, what's the time? 8:45. I think I'm going to go to bed shortly. Apologies that there's been no paranormal activity so far, but the night is young. Anyway, good night, and hopefully, for my sake, speak to you in the morning. Night. Morning. It's almost 5 o'clock. I had a terrible night's sleep. I probably had about 2 hours sleep max. Just looked at my phone and it said it was -3. I've got a jacket on, 2 jumpers, a t-shirt, gloves, hat, long johns, trousers, 2 pairs of socks. I'm still cold. So I think that's why I didn't really sleep. What the plan is now is I'm going to hike 5 miles to Pulborough, where I can get to the train station, and then it's only a 10-minute train ride to Arundel, where my car is. It's going to take me about an hour and a half to walk there. And now I've got to pack my tent down in the dark, which I'm not looking forward to. But I'll speak to you again once I'm on the move. I made it to Pulborough, and look how cold it is. That's what I slept in last night. Look at the state of this car. It is cold. One of those really frosty mornings. Clear sky. Quite a nice sunrise gonna happen, I reckon. But yeah, at Pulborough station, bit annoying. I got here at 7:08. There was a train at 7:09, but it got cancelled, and the next one is at 7:49. So that's a bit of a bummer. So I got to hang around for a bit. But yeah, I just did that 5-mile hike through the woods in pretty much complete darkness. It was a bit of a struggle actually. Just couldn't really see where I'm going. Taking wrong directions a lot of the time. Pretty shattered, but happy to be alive. Sorry to disappoint, but I didn't see any ghosts or experience any paranormal activity. Did hear a lot of creepy noises though, that certainly made my heart race. I think the reason why I didn't sleep was 3 factors. One, it was cold, although I was kind of toasty in all my stuff, but I could feel it. I was just so uncomfortable. My pillow didn't like, and my mattress just couldn't get to sleep because of that. And obviously the third one, I was sleeping in a creepy church, so my mind did start to play tricks on me. Every noise I heard, I was like, that's a ghost, that's a ghost. But yeah, made it out alive. I'm happy I did it. I think the reason why I did it, I mean, I was umming and ahhing. I literally the night before, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, it's gonna be too scary. But I made myself, and I like to think now that I can pretty much do anything, not anything, but if I'm scared, I can probably do it. Yeah, like camping anywhere else is just going to be a breeze from now on. I like to push myself out of my comfort zone, and made me feel alive, sort of. Don't feel very alive now though. I feel shattered. So I'm going to wait for the train. You can probably hear my voice, how tired I am. It's 10-minute train ride to Arundel. Hopefully there'll be a nice sunrise, and hopefully I got a little bit of battery life in my drone to do some shots of the castle. But if not, my car's there waiting for me, and that will be it. See you then. I made it back to Arundel, and there's the castle that I was telling you about. It's pretty spectacular, especially this morning light and the frost. But anyway, that's the end of my film. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, perhaps you could subscribe and give me a thumbs up on the like button below. Really appreciate it. And see you next time. Cheers.